look at
Intro
my
time.
channel.
Meet more.
Oh god, welcome to this stupid video. We're recording this after we made the video because we're stupid and we just decided, this would be a fun idea.
Penis!
No,
Big brain.
No, not
Carl,
penis!
very big brain.
Yes.
Meet more.
There is a lot of penises mentioned in this video.
Please be
Penis.
careful.
There is.
It's
Don't
dangerous
let
to go alone. Take brain.
It's scary.
Honestly,
You may
it's
find
dangerous
yourself
to go
hating
alone,
yourself after
period.
watching.
Don't go further.
Good luck, buddy boy.
Oh,
Pat,
no.
pat, son. Good luck, son.
Are you
I
winning,
fucking
son?
need it.
Are you winning, son? If you're watching this video, no. Daddy Pig in Peppa Pig is the ultimate being, sex machine, and the most powerful animal of all Peppa Pig. Why, you ask? Well, let me explain. Let's look at the facts and figure out why Daddy Pig is so powerful and the ultimate sex machine. The first reason why is high IQ. In the episode that Daddy Pig brings his daughter to work, season 2, episode 30, Daddy Pig shows what he does for a living. But before we meet the first animal now, now I didn't bother to learn her name, let's just call her the cat. Now, her job is to press the button on her computer and print shapes. The next guy, Mr. Rabbit, his job is stamping a stamp on the corner of a page. But Daddy Pig's job is so much more complicated compared to theirs. I take big number transmutes, then the numbers transmute them and calculate their load bearing the fuck? their load bearing tangents, yes. Daddy Pig. 2020. I don't fucking think they just put Daddy Pig. Now I had absolutely no idea what this is, so I searched it up in like any other Gen Z would, and apparently they teach all this in college, so I would be, for fuck's sake. and apparently they teach this in college. I could be wrong, but I don't think they teach grade 7s this. They're in 7th grade typing. Let's assume it's in college. Anyways, in order to enter college, you have to be an IQ of 115. Beat the smartest animal in the world, the orangutan, by 401 IQ. Wait, 40 IQ. God damn, it looks like a 1. Points. So technically, Daddy Pig is the smartest animal ever seen on the planet Earth. But we're not done here. I mentioned earlier about how Daddy Pig is the most powerful pig. Let me prove it to you. So we all know that Daddy Pig loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Well, the average height of a competitive Olympic diving board, just assuming we use that since it shows off the diving board and is pretty high, Daddy Pig jumps from a height of 10 meters. The red kangaroo can jump up to 7.62 meters, which means it can survive up to 7.62 meters or somewhere around that. But it can't survive a 10-meter fall, therefore making Daddy Pig the most athletic and technically the strongest due to the strength it requires to jump that high and survive. But we're not done here. I mentioned how he's the sex machine. So let me prove it
Hate
to
how
you.
it's not done.
So let me prove it to you then. I'll let you go. Let's look at the facts and figure out why Daddy Pig is the ultimate sex machine.
Oh,
First
Lord.
reason is his high IQ. For his high IQ. Why does IQ have to do with sex? Daddy Pig's real name is Percy Pig. According to Wikipedia. Although no animal in the Pig franchise calls each other, hey, that's the guy that gives me suck Percy. No, they call each other Mr. Pig or Mr. Sheep. But if there are other pigs within the country, why do they all call Percy Daddy Pig? Well, there are two possibilities. One, he's the ultimate sex machine and has children with every woman, or he is somehow known as Daddy Pig throughout the country. But that wouldn't make any sense because the animals have pretty high IQ.
No, they don't.
Most animals in Peppa Pig have a job,
Guys.
which means they went to school, went to college, and got a job. There is proof that there is life beyond Peppa's hometown. In one episode of Family Goes on a vacation outside of the country, this is true because the road lanes are switched directions, a common confusion during traveling in a new country. Why is this important? Well, the people who haven't met him before call him Daddy Pig. So if you put the facts together, Daddy Pig is the ultimate sex machine and the ultimate sugar daddy. He does. He does this by having sex with everyone. That's why there's always happy to be around him, because of ultimate being. So from being the strongest animal in the universe and the smartest being in the entire world and the ultimate sex machine that doesn't know when to pull out, he's the ultimate being. He's the cock of the world. I rest my case. Thank you for reading. Smiley face.
I hate that.
Thank you so much, Adrian.
Oh my god. Okay. Greetings, mother. I already know what you're thinking, and before you can make up your mind, hear me out. Okay, so look, hypothetically, if I were to become a successful rapper, I would easily be able to pay for my own Lego sets and gold. Now let's look at the facts. Rap is easily the most popular genre of music at the moment, and I know I've had a negative outlook on it in the past, but my mind has changed. So hear me out again. Let's now discuss the funding I will need in order to achieve this dream of mine. So I will first need a digital audio workstation, the most common being FL Studio 20. I need the producer bundle, which is approximately, hold on, $199.99 USD. Next, I require the Antares Auto-Tune Pro VST, which is a large sum of $399 USD. Last but not least, I will need Omnisphere 2, which is $499.99 USD. I need Omnisphere to make my Omnisphere. Ah, it was spelled wrong. Okay. I need Omnisphere to make my own beats because I don't want to be lame and use free YouTube type beats like all the other leftist losers who won't go anywhere in their career. Now, Mom, comment what your opinion may be. I will be able to pay you back in due time. Let's look at the facts. If I focus on making music for maybe 2 months and I use the iPhone app Instagram, I can easily market my SoundCloud and slowly begin to gain a profit. I am confident in myself because I came up with these fire verses all by myself so that I can convince you and gain you trust in my proposal. Okay, here we go. Do I have to, I can't rap, so this is gonna suck. I can't rap.
Yes.
The leftist media is filled with
No, rap.
I can't. I'm trying. I will make sure the Washington Post will go up in flames. Got the .39 on me. Gonna show them how I aim. I'm young Ben Shapiro. Body's calling me. Okay. Pretty fire, right? I learned the slang word fire from my friend of African descent. You know him, Mom. The boy down the road from here. His name's Daniel? Okay, sorry, I got off track, which was really unprofessional of me. I apologize. Okay, so the slang term fire, according to UrbanDictionary.com, means something really good. Okay, now that we have that subject toppled, I hope I have sold you in this proposal. I hope you'll be sending me $1,150 to my PayPal address in due time. Wait, I got this what seems like a crazy idea by listening to a very underground group called 100 Gex. I think I'll be partaking in the glitchcore genre, which the artists who fall into the genre don't like that name, but it's the name that they are labeled with. In the future, I hope I can join a collective named Nova Gang. That is all, Mother. Thank you for your time. Also, do you know who Diane is?
I liked the rapping segment.
I can't.
My favorite.
Okay. I want to kill the rat from Chuck E. Cheese. I want to make sure I am left in his place. I want to behead his rat head from his grease-stained body. I want to stuff his head inside a furnace and burn him to a crisp. I want to drown him in the ball pit and watch him suffer. I want my pizzas away from his greasy rat body. I will skin his comrades and make him watch. I will assert dominance over the Chuck E. Cheese rat. I will stand in his place. I will make him watch his kingdom burn. This is what I want. I want to kill the rat from Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese is closed now. I guess he met his goal.
Yeah, no, this man has achieved.
Why am my anxiety acting up though? I don't like it.
No, Paul, you fucking idiot. I do not remember you because you knew me when I was a baby. My vocabulary was a fucking carrot, and my memory was non-existent. Why the fuck would I remember you, Paul? I don't remember my own words, and I never remember your genetic fuckboy face.
That was gorgeous. Thank you. I would clap louder, but everyone is
Beautiful.
asleep.
What sucks when you clap on like Discord call is everyone's like, "Are you fapping?" And I'm like,
Maybe I am.
There.
I don't care.
"What does it matter to you, huh?" And you slapping them cheeks.
Oh no.
I have been evicted for gooning. I had the unfortunate experience of being thrown out of my family home because of gooning this week. I've written about my attempts to involve my family in my life before, but nobody seemed to notice the loads I'd leave for my mom to clean out of my underwear, or the fact that I'd have a raw hard cock during pretty much every event.
I hate all of this.
As it turns out, my family has known about and discussed this for months, and after catching me edging while I smelled my little sister's shoes, I was forcibly evicted. It really sucks to be going through this during the coronavirus, but I'm trying to keep my head up. I was lucky enough to get a place at a local homeless shelter with internet, and I've been continuing to jerk, even though I'm in a room full of others also sleeping on cots. I've seen some of the older homeless guys masturbate, so maybe I can teach them to put fucking porn addicts like me.
I just had something. It's gonna be me because I don't want to hear that.
Arrested for gooning.
I'm going to stab myself.
Why did I read the one about masturbating?
I don't know.
No, I said gooning, and you were
Alright.
like, yes,
I
time
thought
to
goon
goon.
is like bad boy, not goon is exclude.
Okay, so hear me out. This dude walks up to a kid, calls him stupid. Rude, right? Okay, but it gets better. The kid denies that he's stupid. No, I'm not, he exclaims. The man decides to ask him a simple math question. This is probably to see if the child is as stupid as the videographer claims. The math question that must be solved is 9 plus 10. Now, a fairly educated individual would say the answer is 19, as simple addition is taught at a very young age. If you've lost interest, don't go yet. This is where it gets interesting. The kid, without hesitation, says 21. 21! That's a whole 2 numerical spaces off from the correct answer. How stupid can this kid be? Personally, I'm rolling on the ground due to laughter. The videographer reiterates his previous statement that the child is stupid. Then the video ends. Is that not the funniest shit you've ever heard?
I'm concerned.